Welcome to another episode of All About Life in Thailand, where I, Ray, delve into how we lose common ground with friends and family back home. As an expatriate, it's common to lose some of the shared experiences and closenesses you once had with friends and family in your home country. The physical distance and our different daily lives can make it challenging to maintain the same level of connection. The longer the separation, the greater the loss of commonalities. Without commonalities, meaningful communication is difficult at best. In this video, I'll explore how we can lose common ground with loved ones and strategies for staying connected despite the changes. When we build new lives in a different country, the common experiences and convenience of being nearby that previously bonded us to friends and family back home disappear. People's lives actually do move on without us. It is us who have to put in the greatest effort to maintain friendships because the friends and family haven't chosen for the relationship to end or even change. Many friendships may become more peripheral over time. We often miss out on major life events like weddings, births, and other milestones, which can make it harder to stay in the loop. Staying involved remotely is not the same as being there in person. As we establish new social circles in our host country, we have less time and energy to devote to maintaining the same level of contact with everyone back home. And the bloody time differences can make it even more challenging. We have to prioritize which relationships to focus on. When we move abroad, the shared experiences and inside jokes that previously bonded us to friends and family back home start to fade. We are no longer part of the day-to-day life and inside references. Catching up on everything that's changed can feel overwhelming and make us feel left out. As we build a life in a new country, our lifestyle often diverges from those back home. Differing work schedules, social circles, and daily routines make it harder to relate to each other's lives. We may feel like we no longer fit in or understand the references and inside jokes. We often have to prioritize which friendships to focus on maintaining, as we have less time and energy to devote to everyone back home. And this can lead to some relationships becoming more peripheral. We may feel guilty about not being as present, but it's a natural result of the changes. Now top all that up with a lack of shared experiences. When we return home for visits, we may feel like we no longer fit in or understand the references and inside jokes. We've had new experiences and changed in ways the friends and family back home haven't. And now this can make it bloody difficult to relate and find that common ground. Okay, so now that I've delivered the bad news, I'll tell you some strategies for staying connected. And despite the challenges, there are strategies one can use to stay connected with friends and family back home. Let's look at some. Make an effort to visit home regularly, even if it's just for a short time. Schedule regular video calls or phone catch-ups. Share photos and stories of your life abroad to keep loved ones updated. Make the most of your visits home to reconnect in person. Be understanding that relationships may change, but can still be meaningful. Focus on the core relationships that matter most to you. While it's normal to grieve the loss of the close relationship you once had, try to embrace the changes. Expat life opens up new opportunities to build meaningful connections in your host country. Focus on the positives and the growth that comes from living abroad. With effort and understanding, you can maintain core relationships back home while enjoying a fulfilling life. So, in a nutshell, it's common for us to lose some of the common ground we once shared with friends and family back home. The physical distance, Differing lifestyles and changing priorities can make it challenging to maintain the same level of closeness. However, by making an effort to visit, communicate regularly, and focus on the relationships that matter most, we can find ways to stay connected. Embracing the changes and growth that come with expat life will also help. Okay, cobbers, I've said my bit. Now I'd like to know your thoughts or questions on this topic, so pop those in the comments. Thanks for staying to the end. Until the next video, share this one, take care, and uru for now.